Welcome to the Hood Archery Games. My name is Kevin Chia and I am on the web and development team for the Hood Archery Games. And in this video we just want to walk you through one of the processes that we have you go through to buy your tickets. And mostly we want to get your feedback to see whether or not this process is going to work for you or whether or not this is something that's a little too complicated. Now we do have some challenges that we're going to bring up and that they need to be overcome, and this is why we're using the process that we're using today. So when you get to the website at thehoodarcherygames.com, most of the time you're just going to click down here and it's going to bring you to the actual website. But if you're looking to book at any point in time, you can click at the top and click the Book Now link. Now this is going to bring you straight to our booking area, and the first thing you're going to be able to do is book the time that you're looking for, because we believe that most people who come out to play at the Hood Archery Games are going to want to play based on the date. So let's say today is December 5th and I want to book for, let's say, 1 p.m., book an appointment. What this is going to do now is it's going to ask you if you're a new customer or if you're a current customer. And if you're a new customer, you're going to be able to register with the site so that you can continue to make purchases in the future. And also if you're a current customer, then it's going to allow you to just sign in with your new username and password. Once you've signed in or registered, you're going to be asked which type of play pass you'd like to use. Now right now we have adult and child or kids play pass, and that's because of some of the different options that we have for your reservation. Now they are exactly the same when it comes to price and what you're going to be delivered on, which is the 50 minutes of game time and 20 minutes of practice and safety lessons. So let's say I choose adult and I want to request an appointment. Now it's important to note that at this point in the scheduling process, there's no way to book 2 tickets or 3 tickets or more than 1 ticket basically. And that's why we bring you to step 2, which is when you want to book additional tickets. Now what happens here is I have 2 options. I guess 3 options. The first option is I don't want to book any additional tickets. I skip option 2. I go down to step 3, and this is review prior to checkout, and this gives you some important information that you're going to need to know before you come and play with us, including a link to the adult waiver and the minor waiver that you can fill out and bring with you to be able to play. Now all participants must have a waiver on file before they're able to play. Now as you can see here, I'm going to remove this because that's a promotion we're doing very shortly. As you can see here at the bottom, step 4 is review your order below, and this has the adult pass that has the price, and including tax is total of $25. Now that's option 1. Just go down to the bottom and proceed to checkout and continue on. Option 2 is, for me, I'd probably bring my kids with me, so I'd probably want to have more than 1 ticket. So again, right now is Saturday the 5th. There's 208 time slots available. I can then, if I want an additional ticket, I would go into the 5th, I would click on the same time slot, book the appointment, tell it what kind of ticket I'd like. Let's say it's one of my children is under 17, for instance, request the appointment, and then it will add that ticket down to the bottom, and I'm just going to show you that really quick. Now, so now as you can see here, there's 1 adult and 1 child. Now what this does is, yes, it updates your totals, but it also allows us to check if there is availability for that ticket. Now as you can see here, there's 207 time slots available for that day as a whole. But even at 1 o'clock, because there's limitations of how many people can play at a time, perhaps when I go to click for that 3rd ticket and I go to 1 o'clock, maybe it's not available and it's going to say, we're sorry, we do not have an available ticket at that time. So this is some of the challenges that we have, is that we want to make sure that if you are reserving your spot and paying for that reservation, we want to make sure you get that reservation, or up front that the reservation is not available. And that's why we have the ticket register 1 at a time. Now, in the past, we've had some issues with maybe this not being very clear in regards to the workflow. So that's why we're creating this video, to ask you if this kind of workflow is too complicated or if there's something that we could do better, just to make this easier for you. Once you get to the bottom here and you've got the exact amount of tickets that you'd like, just simply click proceed to checkout, and if you have a coupon, you can enter the coupon code here. But if you don't have a coupon, you can click proceed to checkout. Now what this is going to do for you, first thing it's going to do is remind you do you have a coupon? And if so, click here to enter your code. So then you can enter a coupon code in case you forgot. The second thing it's going to do is it's going to allow you to review your billing details. This is based on your account that you created, and then review your order for a third time and make sure that the price is accurate, and then it's going to send you off to PayPal to pay for your order. So now we're going to proceed to PayPal, and oh, it's going to say there's an error, right? And the error is you must accept our terms and conditions. So at any point in time when you're making an order, you must review the terms and conditions, and this is going to show up in a different tab, a separate tab. And once you've reviewed all of those terms and conditions, you can simply go back to the first tab and then click proceed to PayPal. Now at this point you can go through your PayPal process, you're going to pay for your tickets, and at that point your tickets are reserved with us because you've made that payment and that deposit. So if there's any questions about this process, please let us know, and we're just looking for some feedback to see whether this is too complicated or it's pretty straightforward. Thank you very much.